As new products, new promotions, and new refinements make their way into your business, odds are good that a lot of your time is probably spent creating new campaigns and new ad groups to support all of these initiatives. And while the online interface is certainly capable of doing this, you can take advantage of AdWords Editor to make this process really fast and really efficient. In this video, we're going to look at how two common tasks can be really sped up with the use of this tool. First, since we know quality score is king, and since relevance is a concept that makes its way into just about every aspect of quality score, a big part of your optimization efforts is probably just refining your ad groups into ever tighter themes with specific keywords, ads, and landing pages. Sometimes it can be hard to think through ways to break up an ad group into smaller, more targeted ones, but this is exactly what you know you need to be doing. The Keyword Grouper tool can give you lots of ideas in seconds, and then make it really easy to act on those ideas. For this example, I've gone in and created a fictitious campaign around Australian travel. I've got two ad groups in here, and the first one, Australian travel, has gotten a little out of hand. As I kept adding more and more keywords that all have to do with traveling to Australia, I know that I've got too many in there now, and I need to break these up. But how? Well, let's get some ideas. Clicking on the Keyword Grouper tool brings up an interface where the editor has pulled out some common terms and themes. And over on the right, I can exclude words that I don't want to be a part of the suggested groupings that are about to come. In this case, the word in is one that I definitely want to get rid of. I'll click the Next button, and now I'm shown these hypothetical new ad groups, all broken out into tightly knit themes. As a tip, I probably want to make sure that I'm creating new ads for these so that I can keep them very relevant to the new, tighter theme and point them to the appropriate landing pages. And when I click Finish, I can actually make those hypothetical new ad groups a reality. This can be really powerful for anyone, but if you're an agency that just took over an account with one campaign, one ad group, one ad, and hundreds of keywords, this can be invaluable in really helping you start to show value to your new client. The second common task we'll look at is creating new campaigns. Let's pretend that this Australian travel business is really taking off, and we want to expand into New Zealand as well. One thing I could do is start the process of creating a brand new campaign and all the ad groups underneath it, redoing all the keywords, the ads, the ad extensions, and all those other settings. And this would probably take me at least the rest of my afternoon. But really, I just want to copy the success of my Australia campaigns over to New Zealand. And in AdWords Editor, I do have the ability to copy and paste at lots of levels. So let's go ahead and copy this Australia campaign and all of its components, and then paste it right back as a new campaign. First, we'll change the name to New Zealand, and then we'll change our location targeting from Australia to New Zealand. Everything else is going to stay the same for now. So my campaign is ready, but my ad groups, my ads, and my keywords are still featuring Australia. Again, I could go in one by one and change them all, or I can use the Find and Replace features. First, let's go ahead and change our ad groups. Click on the Ad Groups tab, select all, right-click, and then choose Replace Text and Selected Items. And don't forget that you always need to do a manual check. Here, there are some ad groups that maybe don't make sense for New Zealand. Things like Australian and Sydney are definitely specific to Australia. So maybe I'll go ahead and delete those or create new ones and change them to something else. Now, let's go change all of our keywords. There we go. Once I've made my updates and I've reviewed everything, all I have to do is post my changes back to my live account and I'm ready to start advertising in New Zealand. Hopefully, you're already using AdWords Editor for tasks like these. But if not, there's a lot of time you can be saving when splitting up ad groups into tighter themes and creating new campaigns.